Hello healers, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. This is another pick card video, and this one is all about what is blocking this person, okay? What is blocking this connection? Why they still not contacting you, okay? This is for no contact situation, someone who had blocked you maybe, okay? Anything that you don't know why they're acting the way they are, and you're gonna try to understand here what's going on in their minds, okay? What's really going on here? What is blocking them? So you can maybe decide what you wanted to do about this, okay? Or maybe helps you to wait a little bit. Like always, my details, the cards that I use, a way for you to support this channel. Everything is on the description below. If you want to support this channel, you can also go to my PayPal with donations. I do have also Amazon wish lists in UK and US. I also have my Etsy shop with the things that you see here in front of you, okay? Those lovely candles that all of them, I make it myself, okay? Handmade it and energize it for anything that you're trying to manifest, okay? Those bottles have crystals inside them and flowers. I also have this pack here, which has this manifestation kit. So it has a little bit of everything there, okay? It has one of the crystal bottles. It has a candle. It has a petition. There's a charm there as well, okay? And the herbs, okay? It's like a small mojo bag, like those ones here as well, if you wanted to get the bags in my channel. There are lots of things you can get in my Etsy shop. So if there's anything there that you wanted to get only one, because normally I sell as a set, if you wanted to get just one, you can contact me and we can arrange something as well, okay? If you're not yet, guys, make sure to subscribe, okay? Lots of videos in this channel. I also come live as much as I can. I don't normally have a date specifically yet, but normally at the weekend, always on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, okay? Those days, one of those days at least, or many times, all 3 days I come live. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I come live, and you get the pop-up in your screen there on your device, or an email as well, okay? And if you are already my subscriber coming back, thanks very much for your support. I really appreciate that you're here with me. And if you want to have a private reading with me, just make sure to send me a message on the email. All the details, all the links below, okay, guys? This is going to be group 1, 2, and 3. Like always, choose with your feelings. You know, your first choice is most likely the right one, but of course you can watch the full video, see which one resonates the most. I'll also use some charms here to see if we can get some information about zodiac signs, maybe initials, which is always good, just to complement and give you some ideas. Quite a few cards here, guys, so I hope this helps you out in some way, and if it does, make sure to leave me a comment, okay? You know, I'm always happy to hear from you, and it really helps the channel as well if you leave a comment, so make sure to leave your comment there. I normally try to respond as many as possible. I will have your comment, and you know that I read it. Again, group 1, 2, and 3, timestamp below. Thanks for watching. Group number 1, if you chose these beautiful cards here. What is blocking this person, this connection? I have moved things here so I can add more cards here. I can read a bit more. And I will add some charms as well in a bit, okay? With the zodiac signs and initials, okay? Letters here to make up some more information. Straight away here, I have the 10 of Swords, the Emperor, 6 of Wands, Queen of Cups. I'll be just starting with these and I'll keep adding cards, okay? Just to clarify and explain a bit more. Straight away here, okay, guys, you can see here with the 10 of Swords, this person is hurting, okay? And I feel like it got to a point where they don't know what else to do, so they had to just give up or run away, stop the communication, block you. Some of you, okay, guys, like always take what resonates. This is someone who really had a set mind on something specific, even things that they could have been from their upbringing, okay? Maybe I say hard head as well, and it had to be their way, or no, communication really not very good here, and really thinking that they were right, and you know, really not being flexible here at all. And I feel like it really didn't serve here on the connection. And I feel like they're still working on this, okay? Because they are suffering with this. This is someone who is hurting. And I feel like it could be hurting even from previous connections, previous relationships, not just yours, okay? It could be a way, a pattern for them that they have to keep going. They have to move from this, okay? I feel like they wanted to move, but at the same time, they, instead of dealing with their feelings, okay? I feel like they're very much stuck on pretending everything is fine, you know, just having a good face that everything is fine when they're actually hurting. they're trying to avoid, okay? I feel like they're just trying to avoid everything here when they actually should be facing, because they're just stuck on that. And I feel like they are very much focused right now on work, career, okay, trying to be recognized for whatever project, or like I said, could be studies as well. Anything that they are focusing right now, it has nothing to do with what they are feeling. So they are not confronting their feelings. They're not really dealing with this. They're trying to run away, just pretending they're not hurting, instead of really facing and being able to come clear to you, or being able to communicate. This is not someone who is being able to communicate very well, not even with themselves, okay? So let alone with you. So I feel like for some of you could have been blocked or really not communicating for a while. And this is just a hard head here as well, okay? I feel like they know that they have to do something about it because they're hurting as well, but they are just avoiding, okay? Which is very interesting here. Instead of really facing this, avoiding, trying to focus, like I said, is school, it could be business, it could be their jobs. I feel like very much focusing on that, trying to be maybe getting a promotion, trying to be recognized for their work. I feel like it really is trying to distract themselves, okay, with other things instead of facing their feelings. I also have here the Seven of Cups, Nine of Cups, the word Seven of Pentacles, just to clarify here a bit more. And I really feel here, guys, especially with this Seven of Cups here, clarifying here the Ten of Swords. This is really someone who has illusions, okay? There's a lot of feelings here, because it's all about the cups as well as about the feelings. I feel like they're really not facing their feelings here. They're trying to pretend everything's fine, choosing other things, loads of illusions here, okay? Loads of illusions, trying to maybe even focus on other people, maybe trying to make another connection here with someone else, which is not serving for some of you, okay, guys? Not really helping at all. I'm not saying that they are with someone else. I say like just flirting or something like that could try to take their minds away, but it didn't help at all, okay? If that happened to some of you, maybe already know it didn't help at all. And I feel like they do have a wish, guys, to turn things around, okay? I feel like it's just a matter of facing it, but they really wanted to turn this completely around. They wanted to be able to really manifest and be able to be content with their feelings, be able to communicate better. I feel like just stuck, not being able to manifest here. They really want things completely different than what they are showing. Okay, so that's why I feel like they're not confronting their feelings really. They are not really showing what they want here to themselves even, And I feel like, yeah, they're trying to close a cycle here of, not being with someone. Like I said, focus on job and other things. And I feel like they could be manifesting money as well, okay, because they're focusing on that side. It could be a good thing for them, but really it's not helping on the emotional side of their lives, okay? I feel like they're planting. For them, I feel like they think like they did everything they could. It's like I did all I could, and it's very hard concentrating on the negative side, okay? Really someone who's not facing their feelings, guys. If you want to know what's blocking them, not facing their feelings, okay? And you try to understand here a little bit more why, okay? I'll see here if I get more space here. If you hear anything, guys, it's strange, it's just my dog, okay? Like always around here. My dog, Honey. And I've got more cards here to clarify what's going on, like oracle cards. I always mix tarot and oracle. And I have here loyalty, passion, karmic, transform. Yeah, guys, this is really someone who could have been hurt before with loyalty, okay? Or how things ended with the two of you, of course, but I feel like this person was hurt before, like regarding loyalty, okay? Someone could have betrayed them. There's someone who really have trust issues as well. And I feel like maybe this didn't happen between the two of you. Some of you could, what happened there. But some of you, I feel like they didn't even give the full chance here because they knew that they could get hurt. So they tried to avoid before anything would happen, okay? And you can see here, the connection, the passion was there, you know, he was happy about this, okay? They were happy about this, but then didn't let progress, didn't allow this to happen. And we also have karmic here, which I do feel it's something that they need to close, okay? They really needed to focus on leave these karmic energies behind. And I'm not saying that this relationship is karmic. I'm just saying like the way of them acting, it's some karmic energy. Like I said, some cycles that they're repeating. They are not really moving on and they are stuck in that situation. So not the relationship itself, okay? I feel like this karmic here, we're trying to understand what's blocking them. So it's just this karmic attitude, okay? So just running away when things get a bit serious, running away when they really see that they're feeling a bit deeper, okay? Yeah, afraid of being hurt again. And they are going to this transformation, okay, guys? And transformation is not always easy because, like I said, they need to face what is going on here with them, but they really have not been facing. They have been running, like I said, focusing on work, on other things. And the transformation is there anyway because it's on their minds, okay, that they're, you know, something have to be done about this, and they want to, because I really feel like they still have the connection here with you, with the passion, okay? Running away is still afraid, but they know the connection is there. If they could, you see here, this is like their wish coming true. They wish they could connect and be less stuck on this situation, this way of thinking. It's just a cycle that they needed to close, really, leave behind, and be able to grow from it, to transform here. I do feel like they will put some work into it, okay? But it's really early days. It's still going through the transformation. It's still hurting. It's not easy going through the transformation here. And I really feel like they have to face this a bit more. They really have to confront themselves, okay? And they're not allowing this to happen yet. I also got here, guys, I'm afraid of getting hurt again. Like I said, you know, definitely afraid here of getting hurt. And like I said, with this again, I really feel, like I said before, it's not only with this connection, okay? They could have been hurt before, like other situations. I also have here, I need you to help me. So this is up to you guys, okay? Because some of you may not want this connection anymore. You just wanted to understand what happened. But some of you are trying to really see what you can do. So it's just saying here, if they need you to help, I feel like they obviously have not had the courage to say this to you. But, you know, they're really on the level of the soul level here, who understands what's going on and needs this transformation. I feel like if they could say, they would say, I need you to help me. So it's up to you if you wanted to reach out, if you wanted to wait, to have the patience here. Lots of patience, okay, guys, with this connection here. But you know, it's up to you if you wanted to help them, okay? I'd say the main thing here is the approach would have to be with patience, and would have to be with the knowledge that they need more from you, like really assurance here about their loyalty, okay? This is something that's really painful and hard for them to deal with. I also have here recovery from the angels, and this is definitely what they needed to go through, right? So I feel like if they accept the transformation, they will be able to go, you know, and recover here. And this something is a process as well. It's a transformation again, and they maybe needed to allow this to go and evolve. So there's some time here, okay, guys? Divine timing as well in the situation. And I wanted to get one last card as an advice for you, but I will use the charms first, okay, just to get some letters and zodiac signs here to confirm if this is your person or anything that resonates. It could be initials, it could be letter, you know, that make up something here for you, you know. Okay, we do have here, I'll get one of the dice for zodiac sign. Okay, I got Taurus, but it could be one of the other earth signs, okay? Taurus here representing the earth sign, Virgo and Capricorn as well. We have here X, D, B, A, L, I. So it could be initials, it could be a word, okay, guys? That you can make up a word here, something that's important for you. Okay. So you can see here, LBDXCIAIUO. This here is someone who have the romantic side, okay, guys? They really want, someone who would send flowers. They have that romantic side. They really want that. The wish coming true here would really be that, okay? The true here, I feel like, is the connection. They want that connection. Really, they want that. It's just like they're allowing their fears to go ahead here of them, okay? And not allow this transformation, this growing up here from the situation to happen. And I did want to give you the card that you chose with this here. I really focus my attention to be an advice for you in general here with the situation, okay? And the message here is, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. I feel like this here in two ways, guys. Some of you may want to move on from this and you just wanted to understand what happened and leave it behind. And I can tell you this new path here for you. But it's also here, release. Sometimes you need to release. I feel like release, and what is yours will always return. Okay, this release and return. And I feel like it could be this new path. It could be the chance here for some of you who want to give a chance, really the opportunity to help them. Like they are hoping that you will help them. And then a new phase in this connection, okay? Of course, it's up to you guys if you wanted to wait. I feel like there's loads of patience here. But, this is really something that they want that you do connect with them again, okay? They want your help. It's interesting here. They are not being able to communicate well, not even with themselves. Really, this is someone who is quite blocked here. And they really have to allow the transformation to happen so this can flow again. So it's up to you if you wanted to wait for them. I really feel like there's loads of patience here that you need. But I see things turning around here, okay? This is just a phase that they are right now. And they could be going through some transformation. Some of them could have already started here, facing the transformation. But I really feel like there's a good part here that is just stuck still on the fear, okay? And loyalty has a lot to do with this fear, okay, guys? You know what happened there with previous relationships or even this relationship. You know the situation, of course. So, like, always take what resonates, guys. But I really feel here like if they could make the wish coming true, they would make this connection come again. It's just they really have to focus here on themselves instead of other things distracting them. That's what they're doing right now, just distracting themselves, okay? But I leave you with this, guys. I really hope it helps you. I try to give a bit more information here. And let me know if it does. Leave me a comment like always. I'm really happy to hear from you. Again, let me know if you wanted to have a private reading with me. Reach out, all my links below for my Etsy shop as well, for anything that you see here in this corner. And as always, I wish you a lovely, blessed, and healing day. Thanks for watching. Group number 2, if you chose this beautiful card here. What is blocking this person, this connection? Straight away, I have the 3 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 6 of Cups. I'll start with these and I'll give you more cards here as we go. I will also use the charms, okay, guys, to get some letters, zodiac signs, anything that can help and add on. Straight away here, guys, with the 3 of Swords, you can see this is someone who is hurting, okay? Like, I feel like all these piles will have some kind of hurt really showing, because this is really what's happening. And yeah, someone who's hurting and someone who, I say, stand up for the way they think, okay? A lot fiery, maybe, very quick to speak here as well. And really in need to calm down. I say like quick to get angry as well. Maybe fights, quite few fights here for the two of you. But because of fear, because of hurt, okay? This is someone who is hurting right now, no doubt. But is still standing up for what they think, okay? They still think they were right. They still think that maybe this time apart is a good thing. Not sure if it's forever, okay, guys? But let's see what else comes here. But really they think like this time apart maybe is necessary now, because they think they are right for the way that they are acting right now. If they have blocked you, if they're really not contacting at all, okay, they think that they are right, okay? They think it's the best thing, and maybe some of them think it's the best thing for you too, okay? It's not always because they think it's for them. I really think that they just need some time apart, okay? I feel like with this 4 of Swords here, they really feel like they need this time. They needed to relax a bit. They need to put their minds on other things. But they are thinking about it, okay, guys? This is someone who has some nostalgia, thinking about the situation. No doubt here. Thinking about you, looking maybe your social media photos, or even they have some of your photos, the situation there. This is someone who thinks that they have this connection. Some of you maybe have this connection for a long time, okay, but no doubt nostalgia here thinking about you, okay, but then still the hard head there, okay, and thinking they are right, so standing up for what they think. But I feel like they're more thinking of the situation that you two needed a break, you two, things were going maybe too fast, or the situation that they didn't really want, okay, so they feel like they need this time apart. I really feel like they wanted to be completely alone. This is not someone I don't feel like is even looking into other connections. This is someone who really wants to focus on them right now. They think like you two need this, but very nostalgic, still thinking about you. And I want you to get all the cards here to clarify those cards, okay? There will be quite a few cards here, guys. I also got the 8 of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Magician, okay? Yeah, this is someone here. I tell you, they were feeling stuck, okay, in this situation. Maybe things happened fast for some of you, or maybe they thought it was going too fast, even if it wasn't. In their mind, maybe they were feeling a bit stuck, afraid of maybe things getting a bit too serious, okay, or, yeah, really quick to communicate, okay, like I said, like standing up for themselves, speaking up, and I feel like maybe the communication didn't come across the best way, because really the way they're just trying to come across the way they want, they really standing up for what they believe, and really speaking sometimes very blunt, instead of really focus on using the communication skills that they do have, but really straightforward here, because they have been hurt, okay, guys? You know what happened there, guys, really. If you have hurt them, if you two had many fights, okay, if things went too far at some point for some of you, like always take what resonates, guys. But it really could have gone a bit too far in some situations, especially with the communication coming from the pain, you know, so sometimes you speak things that you don't mean. So I feel like that happened here. But this is someone who could be using their communication skills in a better way, okay, because they do have that. But this is someone, I'd say, are trying to bring balance, okay? Are trying to maybe even organize themselves, feel like they need this time just to organize their minds, their finances, their career, trying to balance a bit. Because I feel like they can manifest. They're trying to manifest something here, okay? They try to turn things around, and they just need to realize they do have a power here. They just really needed to focus that and understand that they have all the tools in their hands. They have communication skills. They have a way to manifest the career and love into their lives. There's no need here to go to extremes. And I feel like if they focus on that, guys, they really could turn things around. It's really here a bit of hard head blocking them, okay? And really believing that they are right, that you needed to be apart for things to work again. And maybe you do need, right? Sometimes time apart is when we value other people from far, when we value the connection. I feel like they are doing this because of this nostalgia of the Six of Cups as well. It's really someone who would be really understanding here from far that they could have manifested the things that they could have done with the, you know, with this connection. The two of you, how far you could have gone. So I feel like they are imagining things, and they may be thinking, yes, you know, this could turn around and it could be good. So what else could we have done here? How far we could have gone if we allow this to get serious, to really progress? I feel like that's why there's the nostalgia here, because they're thinking, what if? Okay, so, and I feel like because of that, they are not giving up, okay? I feel like they really need the time here, but just this hard head, and really maybe not completely wrong here. I do feel like it could be helping the time apart here, guys, because they're seeing you in a bit of a different way here, seeing the situation, seeing the connection, okay, from far. And maybe that's what he needs, because I feel like he was feeling stuck, okay? This person was feeling stuck here. So maybe went too fast, you know, guys, what happened there. But he was feeling stuck, okay? What's blocking him is that he was feeling stuck at the time, didn't know how to communicate well, and believe that his way of thinking was the only right one, apart is the only way, what else? But then being apart, it's really making them think that you could have manifested something here. What else can you turn things around? So let's try to understand a bit more. I have more cards. You know, like always, I like to mix tarot and oracle. I'm just giving some space here because I need to add more cards here. Okay, I have here marriage, patience, evolution, and the magician again. Nice. Okay. Yes, this is interesting, guys, because with this feeling stuck here and hurt, I see different things here now with this marriage, okay? Maybe it was going towards marriage for some of you, or maybe they were thinking that things would end up that way, and they were feeling a bit stuck. It was too soon, afraid of that. Maybe you are involved with someone who has been married in the past, and they're afraid because they have been hurt in the past, especially with this Three of Swords here. Is someone who could have been hurt in the past, or could have been nearly married and got hurt, ending things really close to the marriage. So yeah, there's someone who was feeling stuck, afraid of things getting serious. It could be marriage specifically for some of you, but it could be just the relationship progressing, getting serious, okay? And they were afraid about that. And I see here with the patience, this is exactly what they need, okay? This is someone who really didn't have much patience here, didn't want to give the opportunity, the chance for the relationship to develop. And I feel like patience is the turnaround here, okay? If you do focus on patience here, things can really change because the evolution is here. So I feel like with this time apart here from the Four of Swords, really showing here a way now, more organized, thinking clearly. Think evolution is already happening in this case here, guys, no doubt. And the magician here again, I feel like it's really to confirm that he is trying to manifest something here, okay? Or he's about to realize that he can. Okay, this can progress to something beautiful. It doesn't need to be stuck. It doesn't need to be difficult. It doesn't mean that you always ended up being hurt if you allow someone to enter your life. Okay, because this is just being afraid of getting hurt again if you get serious. So yeah, the magician here, no doubt trying to manifest something, trying to understand, realize their power again, okay? And I also got here, I miss you. Yeah, you see, no doubt. Missing you. And it's this Six of Cups here, definitely. I miss you. If they could tell you, that's what they would say, okay? It's really confirmed here, and I really feel like that's how now with the time apart, they are looking back, they're thinking what they could have manifested, you know, what else can maybe they do. Like I said, maybe looking your pictures, maybe, you know, definitely thinking about you. I also have here, you have to be patient because I can't be with you right now. And I really feel here, this is a mix of this card here with this, all right? Like, this is the way of that they are thinking, right? The Seven of Wands, really fiery, thinking like, I have to defend it. This is my position. This is how I think, okay? You have to be patient. And patience coming here again, okay? Patience. When the words start repeating in my cards, in my readings, it's because it's something for you to really pay attention, okay, guys? So patience there. If you want to really to give you a chance again in this connection, and if you want any progress again, I say patience, okay? So it's up to you as well. I also got here, the situation will improve from the angels, okay? I wanted to get just one card from the angels with like an advice, and it is the situation will improve, which I really feel like it's how they see, okay? Because they see the progress, the evolution that this person is making. He's making some progress here, okay, guys? It's still stuck, it's blocked with the way of thinking that the way around here is the time apart. Maybe they are not completely wrong about that, because this time apart is making them thinking differently about the situation. And the angels are saying the situation will improve. So the person will evolve, will open their minds. But patience is needed because it can take some time. I do want you to take the charms here. I have only the letters and zodiac here, just to add on in case, and I will give you one last card here, okay? There's another card for you, but I wanted to make sure you get something here for you. Okay. I have here the letters. see. Y, L, C, J, X, O, I. So it could be initials, it could be a word that it means something to you. We also have Scorpio and Gemini. Okay, so water, air signs there. Even if it's not your specific, it could be water sign or air sign. And this is definitely someone, I feel here like missing you, missing being with you, kissing you. Okay, that romantic side, no doubt, with the Cupid here and all. But we also have the water sign and the air sign. Okay, so it could be their signs. It could be your sign here represented as well. But it's really to show you here something that can connect with you. So take what resonates, okay? So just wanted to add on more information. And I wanted to give you here, guys, one extra card here, which is the one that you chose. Okay, this one here. And the message on the other side is new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. And I feel this here in two different ways, guys, because some of you just wanted to understand how they feel. And because you wanted to move on, you don't want to have patience with these, you don't want to spend more time here. And new beginnings await, okay? That's fine. You do have new beginnings for you. And if you want to embrace it, you know, you'll have this beautiful time for you as well, okay? You can focus on you, of course. But for some of you guys who really wanted to have the patience, remember here patience, and the other word patient came here as well. There is a need of a wait here, okay? But this person is evolving. I feel like this person is really seeing things from a different way here from far. So if that's what you want, this new beginnings, this new phase, waiting for this, okay? And a new adventure, you know, like a new phase, something that really can change the way that this relationship has been so far. And finally, maybe a chance here to progress. You know, it could end up in marriage for some of you. It could get there. But there's a lot of patience here. So, of course, it's up to you guys what you wanted to do. I just wanted to show you here what is blocking them, okay? Was definitely feeling stuck here, feeling that things were going too fast. Marriage, for some of you, was already on the cards, or at least getting serious, okay? They have been hurt in the past. They could have been married in the past, like I said. Could have been nearly married. So for some of you, you know, guys, what's the situation. But I really feel like the nostalgia is there. The missing you is there. So it's up to you if you wanted to wait, of course, but let's still loads of patience. It doesn't mean that it's turning around straight away, okay? It's still quite hard head there, stuck on the way of thinking. But the evolution is happening. And there's a new beginning. There's a new phase that could happen here in this connection, I really feel. So it's up to you guys if you wanted to wait. Remember the patience. But that's what I see here for you, okay? That's what's blocking, but there is a way around as well. It's up to you, okay? That's what I see here, group 2. I hope this helps you out, resonates in some way. Like always, let me know, leave me a comment. If you want to have a private reading, an extended reading from this maybe, and you wanted to contact me, all my details below. If you want anything from my Etsy shop here that you see in the corner, the link is below as well. And as always, I wish you a lovely, blessed, and healing day. Thanks for watching. Group number 3, if you choose this beautiful card here, what is blocking this person, this connection? Straight away I have the 5 of Wands, Temperance, Death, Page of Pentacles. And I'll just start with those ones and I'll add more cards in a bit. This is really a situation that I see loads of fights. Okay, I can see here maybe hard heads fighting, being really quick with the words, conflict really with the situation here, okay? Really, I'd say quick fights, quick to start a fight and things getting out of control, okay? Not being able to balance things, not being able to balance relationship and other areas of their life as well. Really, you needed to leave something behind here, yeah. Fiery energy. Maybe both of you are fiery, okay? Hard heads, but fiery here, guys. And really confronting and not being able to communicate, not being able to see each other's point of views, okay? This is someone who, I'd say, didn't listen to you, okay? Or is not able really to see things from your perspective, to try to put themselves in your shoes. You know, that kind of situation that really like, they're right and that's it. lots of fights, even allowing other people to enter their business, okay, and listening maybe to friends and family that was trying to get in the relationship, at least for some of you. Guys, like, always take what resonates. But really, I see here allowing other people, listening to things that didn't really help at all, instead of sitting down and talk and bringing balance to the situation, bringing light, having patience. No, very quick, very, very quick here. Really in need to leave things behind here, guys. The situation really involves really someone with the death card. It really needs to leave something completely behind here to evolve, okay? To be able to see again, to have a chance, or to progress at all, to move forward, okay? And there's a need to cut away something that really, really didn't serve here. And it's really like a death and rebirth here for this to turn around. This person here, this situation, I feel like it could be both sides here. It's blocking them, but at the same time, maybe some of you could have added on to this conflict here, because this is not someone fighting on their own. I say internal conflicts as well, okay, guys? Mind issues here, mind games, and yeah, really something that didn't serve on the connection at all. Would need for this to turn around. We will see what else comes in the card here, but for this to turn around would have to be really left behind attitudes here, things that didn't serve before, the way of speaking with each other, disrespect for some, okay, going too far on the fights, saying things that don't mean. There are loads of fire here, attitude, okay? And just to understand a bit more here, we have the Moon, the King of Cups, Nine of Swords, and her Five of Cups. Okay. Yeah, this is really, I feel, these fights could be because of secrets, because of not coming clear with all the questions or the situations that they were living, okay? This is someone who was holding back for sure, not sharing, not being able to share, or afraid to share as well, okay? Definitely fears, because all of these connections, any kind of blocks would be fears of something, okay? And I feel like this is fear of sharing, fear of, being vulnerable in front of someone and being able to show who they really are, okay? So holding back secrets doesn't mean doing something behind your back, but really not sharing, not being able to show who they truly are, not giving 100%, like not trusting, okay? Not trusting enough to be there for you. And fights here, maybe fights because you are trying to understand each other, and and because not all the information is there, hiding, and then will end up in fights instead of communication, instead of bringing balance, instead of pouring their emotions. Like the King of Cups, like if they could, what they would really help, would be communicate the emotions here, sitting down without drama. But really, that's not the case here. And with the Nine of Swords here in the Death card, I really feel like this is a way of thinking, stressing out, overthinking, really seeing things from the negative side instead of the positive, really. This is something that is just a perspective as well. Needed to turn things around, the way of thinking here. Yeah, and I feel like it's the way of thinking here that don't need to share everything. Not that you needed to completely say everything, to the other person, but you need to be honest, need to be able to share their feelings, and they were not able to share at all. And stressing out about that would just go, instead into communication, would go into fights, okay? That's what I see here, really seeing things from the negative side instead of the positive, okay? Need to really leave this attitude behind, and for anything to turn around here, this will have to be completely gone, okay, for this person to turn around. And really, really seeing things in a negative side. There are good things on this connection, but they were not focusing on that. Definitely not focusing and leaving things, very on the negative side. Like making things more difficult than they were. Really seeing things like it was so hard to be together, or so hard because they were not sharing, okay? Because they were really not clear with their feelings or with their attitudes. Okay, I do have more cards here, and like I always like to mix oracle cards, tarot and oracle, So I just make some space here to clarify more. Yeah, I needed to leave this behind, guys. I really needed to leave the attitude here, the way of thinking, the negative side. We have also intuition, throat chakra, cycles, divine intervention. Okay, interesting here with the intuition. I feel like that's what they needed, right? To trust their intuition, to be able to share, to be able to be more emotional. Trusting the intuition here would be helpful, but they really were quick to distrust. That's what I feel like. And because of not sharing, being afraid of sharing, would really not trust enough. Okay, and the throat chakra here really showing the need to communicate well, like I said, showing their emotions without the drama. And that would be making things much clearer. Okay, using the throat chakra, the communication here, the communication with the emotions, with the love, bringing balance, not going to extremes. This is really an extremes, like someone who would go to extremes. Okay, what is blocking him here, guys, or this person? It's really their way of thinking, this attitude of hiding, not trusting enough to share, and then going to the negative. Straight away would think that maybe you're doing something behind their backs, or maybe you would think that as well. Or it really is distrust here, okay? Distrust. And this would need to completely leave behind here for this to progress, because the cycle here, this way of thinking needs to close. Otherwise, if you go back together without resolving, without leaving behind like the death and rebirth, that leaving completely behind to restart, it would just end up the same, and it would be going round and round in the same patterns. You would repeat the same situation, which you really don't want. You know, you'd be able to, you need to progress. But if you go back without changing the way of thinking, really leaving behind like a death, then it comes back again, okay? The negative, the distrust, not sharing. And divine intervention here really shows that this person have this need, okay, of divine intervention here. Just to clarify here to you guys that there is divine intervention. I'm not sure if you believe in any higher powers, if you believe in angels, anything, but there is divine intervention in this situation. They do want to help them turn things around. There is divine timing as well. There is a need for things to evolve, for this person to grow. But yeah, they need extra help here, okay? But it's a cycle. It's a way of thinking. It's really an attitude that needs to be left behind, okay? It's like a cycle, like I said, like a death card, leaving something completely behind for things to turn around. I also have here, I'm tired of running, okay? Which is interesting because I feel like they are tired, okay? This really shows the stress as well about the situation. Tired of this, so they would rather completely cut away instead of being able to share, even though they want to, okay? If they could, they would use the intuition, the throat chakra, to communicate for things to really turn around. But they are tired of running, but they're not doing anything about it, okay? Still stuck. I also have, I love you and I miss you, but I don't have time right now. And I really feel like this person does love you and miss you, guys. You know that in this situation. But they're really stuck here. They think like, I don't have time right now. Why? Because they're really thinking, I have to start sharing my feelings again. I have to really go deep here. No, they're seeing in the negative side. I don't have time right now. That's not really the case, right? This is just an excuse. Really, instead of confronting their feelings, being able to share, being able to even understand for themselves. I feel like they're not even sharing with themselves the way they're thinking. They're just saying, I don't have time right now, when they actually have time. Everybody has time, you know, for a relationship, if they just wanted to give the time. And I also got here from the angels, there is something better. It's up to you guys, okay? The angels are just saying there is something better. And I feel like this in two ways. I feel like there's something better that for you, if you wanted to start again, if you wanted to leave this behind, there is something better. And there is also something better for this person, in a way, like there is a better attitude that they can take for themselves. There is something better to turn things around. Because if you really, they trusted the intuition, they use the communication, they close the cycle, they allow divine intervention, this could really turn around and could be something much better for the two of you. But right now, is quite stuck, okay? Of course, it's up to you. They're still thinking this way, okay? They are tired of running, but they're not doing anything about it because they think, I love you and I miss you, but I don't have time right now. So it's really confused, this person, okay, with their feelings and seeing things on the negative side. Thinking it's very difficult, thinking, you know, it's too much fight, and it could have been. So it's up to you. There's something better, like there's a better attitude they can take here, but right now they are stuck, okay, guys? There's something better for you if you want, but there's also something better if they turn things around. Things can be much better, but it's up to you if you want to have the patience to wait, you know, because it could be a long run here, guys. This could be a wait. I don't want to add some extra charms here if with the zodiac signs and letters to add on, and I have an extra one last card here for you, okay? Okay, we have Sagittarius here. Sagittarius specifically, it could be representing the fire signs, including Aries and Leo. We also have a few letters here. Okay. E, P, A, another E, K, B, I, and D. And it could be initials, it could be a word. You know that, guys. What you see here is what is resonating for you. We also have the flower here, which I feel like is that chance, okay? I really see this flower here as a chance for things to bloom again if they allow, okay? If they could only see the beauty on the things, okay? If they allow. So it's up to you guys if you have the patience to wait. I do also have one extra card here, which is the one you chose, right? The front one. And just so you know, the message on the back is, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And this is really beautiful. I feel like this really goes together here because I feel like it's a message that both of you could hear right now, okay? Even this person needs to see that there are blessings out of this. It's a way for them to understand themselves, understand their feelings, focus and move away from this. This is a pain. This is someone who would be hurting as well. They need healing here to be able to progress. So to be able to really understand themselves, understanding how they feel, how to share, how to be in a relationship, how to communicate well. I feel like there's someone who needs some growing up. And I feel like for you as well, this could be a lesson, okay? Through the turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So it could be a lesson for you to learn with this situation and move on, or it could be a lesson for you to understand here how they feel and how much patience you can have, how you can deal with them, okay? So you understand from their side as well. Okay, they are afraid of sharing. Could have been hurt in the past, most likely. Could be with this situation specifically, could be from past relationships to bring someone to this extreme here of not sharing, blocking, you know. They need to close the cycle. They really need to leave the attitude behind and things can turn around. There's divine intervention here. So it's up to you guys if you want to give a chance. Remember, there's a lesson here for both of you. So it's up to you, of course, what we'll do. But I really hope this helps you guys. This is what I see here. Not easy, but there's always a way around. Okay, there's always blessings and there is divine intervention here at the moment because I feel like it's really needed and that's what's happening. Okay, that's what I have here, group 3. I hope it helps you out in some way. Okay, like always, if it does, let me know. If you want an extended reading or something else, okay, specifically for you, you can always reach out for private reading. If you want anything from my Etsy shop that you see here in the corner, all the links will be below. And as always, I wish you a lovely, blessed, and healing day. Thanks for watching.